as you can afford it. That'll bump up your naval capacity. So I'm building these two at the same time, and you'll see it go from the default 18 to probably like 24, maybe 26, which is huge and gives you so much more playing or strength power like in the beginning of the game. The reports of these extraordinary free-floating crystal-like objects observed in certain systems have been investigated. The ship-sized objects and their slightly smaller but equally crystal-like satellites at first appeared inert, but sudden shifts in their orientation relative to our ships and new energy signatures emerging from their prisms indicate that they might be alive. A fascinating prospect, to be sure, but they should be approached with caution. Our best and brightest are standing by to study these entities. We got a project? We got a project. Situation log updated. We got a project. Let's do it. And it looks like there's a tropical world in here, so can't look at it yet because it's not surveyed. But I'm pretty sure I'm going to want to colonize that. Let's see. It's a moon, which means it might be smaller. It's 14 slots. But it's got alien pets! Fantastic. Let's build a colony ship. Private colony ship. So yeah, my spaceports just finished. We're at 22. So like 2 each, and then they can both be upgraded once. They have that tech. Bring it up another 2 or 4. And I can build more ships and be stronger, and everything's great. Everything's great. Build a bunch of Corvettes. Construction ship. Are you bored? No, you're...
Research complete.
Oh, yeah, I need the power plant. That. How's our colonies doing?
Special project complete.
Ah, that's a lot of text. The crystalline entity is a name itself a compromise between rival faction of xenobiologists and xenogeologists on home. Sorry. It was a good mental image. Like, xenobiologists and xenogeologists was like duking it out over the name of the crystal alien. They're most definitely alive. Some overly conservative members of the Woollub academic elite argue that they are silicate animate matter, and they have little in common with biological life. The vast majority of the blessed Woollub Cooperative's populace reject that regressive perspective, instead turning their eyes towards the fascinating new horizons that the crystalline entities represent. They are, somewhat regrettably, solitary beings, each individual crystal sovereign rarely seen with more than one sentinel and a smaller cohort entity. Aside from the cohort and sentinel clearly being subservient to the sovereign of the group, the subtle nuances of the crystalline entities' socio-hierarchical relationships are lost on us, which does not stop these dynamics from being the subject of fevered study on home. The entities do not seem to mate, and we have yet to observe any crystals that are recognizably older or younger than others. Contrary to an early hypothesis, the shifts in hue between individual crystalline entities seem to be related not to their age, but to their latent internal charge, which can be violently unleashed, and it appears as if through sporadic fluctuations in this change after the reflective properties of the crystal. Okay, this knowledge is going to be great. Oh, neat. Okay, so my choices are... I can add a crystal sonar modifier to my empire, which means I could choose to spend 30 energy to instantly survey any system where they've entered. Oh, any crystalline entity system. Okay. That's less good. I want permanent, yeah. Or permanent plus 10% physics. That's a no-brainer. That's a no-brainer. How's the power plant go? Oh, yeah, I was going to explain energy grids. So, as you research tech, right, some of the stuff you get is buildings. And you can build buildings on all these tiles on your planet, right? This little upgrade button is, you just click that when you see it. But one of these buildings, which we just got that I was excited about, and I'll tell you why, is the energy grid. And what the energy grid does, it gives me +3 energy credits and +2 unity because I have the prosperity tree, right? This one, due to profit. But what the energy grid does is it increases that planet's energy credit earnings total by 10%. Which is huge, huge. Very good building. Great, amazing building. Let's build a farm. And in one of these other slots, I want to build a monument. And this one is going to be Symbol of Unity. Would I get it? If I get it. Pre-planning. Get back up there. We're good on food now, so I'm going to change the policy for food stockpiling to balanced, which is going to raise the cap from 200 to 1,000. So the way food works, I don't fully understand food. You don't it does things if you're starving, and it does things if you're at cap. If you're at cap, I believe it increases the growth rate of your citizens by something small. I want to say 10%. And when you're starving, like, people start dying. It's bad. Epsilon alien. What's the best tradition to take? That's a great question. I'm gonna be. Let's look at it together. All right. So, right off the bat, you got. I like prosperity to start sometimes if there's a lot of systems I need to do. Read everything to start. I wouldn't go domination to start. I wouldn't really go diplomacy to start yet either, even if you intend on doing it, because this is contingent on not only you meeting other races, but you having good relationship with those races. Supremacy can help your borders right away, which I like to put 1 point in whether or not I'm going war-ish. Expansion's great. This one in Planetary Survey Corps right now under Discovery is overpowered as shit. So if you want a great edge in science, this one talent is overpowered as shit. But the biggest hook about the traditions is that fully filling out one of these trees unlocks an ascension perk. And these are some of the you need these. Like it does not behoove you to put like 3 points in this and 2 points in that and 1 point in this and 4 points. No, you want to fill out the tree and then move on to the next one. So I unfortunately my answer is it depends. What's the best tradition to take? It depends. It depends on what your start looks like. But most of the time I tend to go prosperity because the reduced mining station build cost is great to start out, and then if you have colonizable planets near you right away, you can get the second point in private colony ships, which make them cost yeah, it's kind of like Civ. It's kind of like Civ 5, not Civ 6. And then private colony ships you get, which is a second type of colony ship you can build that costs energy credits instead of minerals. And early game, you're spending all your minerals on mining stations and whatnot. So prosperity is a good, I think prosperity is a good first pick. You're gonna colonize that shit. Speaking of private colony ships, segue right into this shit. Yeah, and like through these, and you should like read most of this stuff. But this is where you'll be able to start building mega structures. This is where you'll be able to start turning your people into robots. This is where you'll be able to start turning your people into psionics. This is where like some of this stuff, like the bonuses are crazy. Look, blocker cost minus 100%. Free clear blockers. This is in border range by 25. That's crazy. Terraforming speed, 100%. Naval capacity plus 200. Like, they're good perks, Brent. Speaking of energy credits, I'm almost out, and I got the power plant done soon. Power plant's gonna be key. Power plant's gonna be key. Check out these Epsilon aliens. I think this might be another race. I hope they're to the north. I don't want to deal with them. We got deflectors, nice. Let's do physics lab. Let's do physics.
Anomaly found.
Grade our dudes with the deflectors. I guess once they're done building the dudes.
Colonization in progress.
Some kind of burrowing silicon-based life form inhabits a vast network of tunnels beneath the barren surface of Crescent 4A. As best as we can tell, the creatures feed off rocks, and there is evidence to suggest that they possess a rudimentary form of intelligence. Their tunneling efforts have shuffled large amounts of valuable minerals to the surface. Yay! Be able to get those. Tap into those minerals. Construction ship, when you're done with that. swing on over here. Put some mining stations on that pup. Yeah, fantastic.
Special project complete.
Aha! After successfully translating their language, we have established communication with the Yandari Mandate. Diplomatic channels are now open and hostilities terminated. Oh, they're turtles! Heed this message, aliens. I represent the Yandari Mandate led by the illustrious matriarch Morazak. We rule our region of space under a divine mandate. So do we! Ish. Are you xenophobe? Aww. As long as you do not mock our faith or what passes for your culture, and what passes for your culture, there may be peace between us. Love is friendship set to music. Oh, and I'm sure the folks at home are fucking apeshit about the turtle dudes. The news that we have encountered intelligent alien life for the first time is spreading like wildfire throughout the blessed will of Cooperative. Our citizens are fascinated by these beings, and the media is full of reports and speculation on their culture and society. The revelation that we are not alone in this galaxy has largely been greeted with a celebration on home. Just like us, the aliens appear to be relative newcomers in the galactic stage, and their level of technology is similar to our own. This is a momentous occasion. Where are they at? Oh, they're pretty far away. Pretty far away. And what are... Oh, cool! Charismatic ruler.
Upgraded.
Look at that. That's only going to last a couple years. But they like us because we're spiritualists. So that's good. That's good. Equivalent and everything, neutral. So our ruler's going to change though, right? Or... Oh no, the ruler has charisma because my shit has charisma. And I don't think that'll go away. So these guys will get a permanent +5 opinion every year. I think that's how that works.
System survey complete.
Died. Gotta get those power plants, man. Even though they're slightly xenophobic, we might be able to win them over with kindness. Kill them with kindness and join my federation. It's gonna be the best federation. So good. There's not gonna be a better federation out there. People are gonna be like, wow, stop being so good. Stop being so good with your federation. That's what they're gonna be like. Like, I can't handle how good your federation is.
System survey complete.
Can I kill these dudes now? What are they? 161, 250, 255. If they don't fight together, I think I could take them out. Try it. They don't fight together.
Research complete.
Let's try it. Ah, yes, power plant. Power plant. Where was my place with the powers? Oh, ooh. They might fight together. Slow it down for a second.
Hostile fleet
Okay, okay, okay. This is good. This is good. This is good. This is good. Build my power plant. Can't yet. I need to build that first. Okay, okay. That's one. That's one. Good. Try to get one at a time here. Try to get one at a time. We're gonna get two. That's okay. That's okay. These guys are pretty much dead by the time we got the other ones. And we'll have destroyers. So we wanted to make room in the fleet anyway. And science ship is gonna get all this debris. Check out that debris action. Well done. Well done, warriors.
Situation log updated.
Well done.
Colony established.
Check out those debris. Survey that system. Oh, is this my shit? Yeah! Let's check that out. Right. Off to a great start. Off to a rip-roaring start. I'm researching destroyers. I don't have destroyers. That's gonna happen. Might happen. Yeah, that's gonna happen. Doesn't need to, though. I really need to survey more stuff. Right here would be a good frontier outpost.